Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, I'm really glad you decided to stop by today. So let's talk about something that's been quietly buzzing among fans lately, finding her edge and the big question surrounding Season 2. Whether you've just finished the first season, or you're still thinking about certain scenes days later, this show definitely left an impression. At its core, Finding Her Edge isn't just a sports drama. It's a story about pressure, identity, and what happens when passion collides with expectation. We follow a young athlete who's trying to reclaim her place in a competitive world while carrying the weight of family struggles, personal doubt, and complicated relationships. And honestly, that combination is probably why so many people connected to it. Who hasn't felt torn between chasing a dream and holding everything else together at the same time? Season 1 ended in a way that felt both satisfying and unfinished. On the surface, there was achievement, growth, and a sense of closure. But underneath that, there were emotional threads that didn't fully settle. Relationships shifted. Choices were made that raised more questions than answers. And that's where the curiosity about Season 2 really comes in. Did the story truly end, or was that just a pause? One of the biggest talking points is the main character's emotional journey. She starts out unsure, guarded, and burdened by the past. Over the season, we see her regain confidence, confront fear, and push herself beyond limits she once avoided. But growth isn't a straight line, is it? Just because someone reaches a milestone doesn't mean they've figured everything out. So the question becomes, what happens after success? When the applause fades, what challenges show up next? There's also the relationships. Friendships, rivalries, and romantic tension played a huge role in Season 1. Some connections felt earned and natural, while others felt unresolved on purpose. That ambiguity has sparked debates among fans. Did she choose the right path? Did she listen to her heart? Or did she settle for what felt familiar? And if Season 2 happens, will those dynamics evolve or fall apart under pressure? Another layer worth talking about is the family side of the story. The show didn't shy away from complicated family dynamics, grief, responsibility, unspoken resentment, and loyalty. Those moments grounded the series and made it feel real. Even if the main storyline revolved around competition, the emotional weight often came from home. If a second season were to happen, exploring how success impacts family relationships could be incredibly powerful. Does winning solve problems, or does it sometimes create new ones? And then there's the world of competition itself. Season 1 gave us a taste of the intensity, discipline, and sacrifices required to stay at the top. But that world is vast. New rivals, higher stakes, injuries, burnout, and external pressure could all come into play. It makes you wonder, how long can someone stay on the edge before it starts taking a toll? And is chasing perfection worth the cost? What makes the idea of Season 2 exciting is that it wouldn't just be about repeating the same formula. It could explore maturity, responsibility, the aftermath of hard choices. It could show how ambition changes once you've already proven yourself. Because let's be honest, the hardest part isn't always getting there. Sometimes it's staying there. Of course, not everyone agrees that a second season is necessary. Some viewers feel the story works as a complete arc, and that extending it could dilute its impact. That's a fair point. So here's a thought-provoking question for you. Do you prefer stories that end while they're strong, or ones that continue evolving even if things get messy? There's something compelling about both approaches. At the same time, the emotional investment from fans shows that the characters still matter. People are still talking about them, analyzing their decisions, and imagining what comes next. That kind of engagement usually means the story hasn't fully let go yet. And maybe that's the real sign of a show that found its edge. It made people care. Whether Season 2 happens or not, Finding Her Edge sparked conversations about ambition, identity, and resilience. It reminded us that growth is uncomfortable, success is complicated, and no one really has everything figured out, even when it looks like they do. Now I want to hear from you. Did the ending feel complete to you, or did it leave you wanting more? If there is a Season 2, what would you want it to focus on? Relationships, competition, personal growth, or something else entirely? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. It really helps support the channel. Share it with someone who watched the show or is curious about it. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss more videos like this, where we break down stories, trends, and the questions they leave us with. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.